Welcome back to another episode, guys. This one's going to be kind of similar to one of the previous episodes we did, where we spoke about how how anime has kind of been a big part of our lives, and how we've taken things and aspects out of it and try to better ourselves as humans.
Yeah.
This is going to be on the same sort of route, except it's going to be something more realistic, not so much media.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak about how sports has impacted us and how it impacts humans in general, and people in general, with their day-to-day life and whatnot.
Yeah. I think anime and sport have been outlets for us, so I think good to speak about it since we're at the start of the podcasting. Yeah, it's just so people know what we're really about.
Yeah, you get a better of a feel about how we grew up and what we like in general.
Might be a lot of arguments, but
this is going to be a little bit more argumentative episode. Not saying that
because we're real passionate about sport.
Oh, for sure. I mean, not saying anime wasn't argumentative, as you can see.
It was.
We both had some egregious takes.
Yeah.
Looking back at it, I probably said some dumb shit as well, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's something you're passionate about. You don't really think of the merits of what you're saying because there's more emotions attached to it.
Yeah.
Same with sports.
Yeah.
I mean, we sports were instilled in us at a very young age, and we were thrown into that world quite early on.
Yeah.
We were kind of forced upon it as well, and I don't think
it was forced upon us. I think we still wanted to do sport. Like it was,
we're
naturally inclined to sports, but Dad definitely pushed sports on us. Any physical activity, So we played tennis was our main sport. We played all kinds of sport. I played cricket, social, played football. Did what else did we play? Played basketball. I even played hockey. Yeah. Played rugby for a little bit as well.
Yeah, I kind of took on the same role, but basically whatever sports you were playing, I was playing as well.
Yeah.
And I guess a big factor in that is you being an older brother, right? It was like, if he's doing something, I don't want to be left behind, right? So I'll do it as well.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I always hated about in school was like, you're such and such's brother.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he's my brother. You know what I mean? Even though obviously he came before me and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which I guess a lot of siblings kind of deal with that as well, having older siblings.
Yeah.
You're constantly compared.
Yeah.
And since you're compared, you kind of want to prove that you're on par, if not better.
Yeah.
So any sports he did, I was doing.
Yeah.
All throughout school.
Yeah.
Right, and it kind of switched for us afterwards. We became our own men.
Yeah.
But sports has been real big. Like we've had constant arguments. We don't as much anymore because we don't.
We don't really watch sport. As much.
We don't get to watch sport as much.
Or enjoy it. We don't get to enjoy it.
You know how back then we would have I remember the Super Bowl would be on. We'd sit down and we'd watch it together, right?
Yeah.
NFL, football, basketball would be on. We'd watch it together, right? But now obviously he's got his own life. We've work kicking our ass. We're at work 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
We don't really get much time to think about, and we would argue a lot about because we've never, as brothers, right? We never really wanted to support the same teams.
That was a major thing. Yeah. Like we had to have different teams.
We can't just be always agreeing with each other. Right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be some sort of discourse that we can have, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of if we both supported the Minnesota Vikings or whatever, I don't know why I chose that team.
Well, Minnesota Vikings. No one supports that team,
right? We would just the same thing. I
wasn't really into NFL though, to be completely honest with you.
Do you remember the first time we were what do you call it? We were exposed to NFL.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first thing?
It was, I think, through a video game.
Yeah.
It was NFL 2003 or something like that. Something crazy.
And it was a demo. Remember, it was a demo.
Yeah.
Back in I don't know if you could know about this, but back in our day,
we used to get.
We had Xbox, the original
demos.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Every game came with a demo.
Did it?
Every game would come with a demo, bro.
I think so.
And I remember the demos were like Tao Feng. You remember Tao Feng? Fiery Phoenix?
Yeah, that was a fighting game.
Yeah, it was a fighting game.
Yeah.
And NFL was one of them.
NFL.
Right?
And we played a lot of NHL as well.
Well, NHL as well. So we were exposed to sports at a very young age.
Yeah.
Through our parents, media, school, video games and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's when we started getting to NFL because there were only two teams you could play.
In the game.
In the game, right?
It was LA Rams. Back then it was called St. Louis Rams. St. Louis Rams.
And the Patriots. And he would always choose
the Rams
because the color scheme was better.
Yeah.
And since I'm fucking younger bro, I just get to be whatever the other one is.
Yeah.
So I chose the Patriots. And since then I supported the Patriots.
Yeah. You have supported the Patriots ages.
So
like
because that was
20-something
the
years.
only team I really knew.
Yeah.
When I actually started watching NFL, it was in like 2012, 2013. 2013, I reckon, when I went into high school.
Yeah. You really started watching NFL when you went
In high school.
Okay.
Because that's when we found out we could go on illegal websites to stream it illegally.
Oh, yeah, true.
We don't condone that.
I remember that.
I'm not paying $80 for Sky or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Or NFL Pass or whatever they call it.
Yeah, whatever they call it now, bro. Bro, it's the NFL, the sports industry is becoming.
It's called Game Pass or something, yeah.
It's something like in the NBA,
NBA
like you have to
Pass
pay
or
for ESPN Pass,
Yeah.
and then HBO, and then on top of it, you got to pay for the NBA Pass
That's
just to
enough
watch
for me.
games. Like it's crazy. You know, illegally we'll watch it, bro. The hell. FBI don't come after us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started watching NFL, and once we got to high school, sports were a real big.
Yeah, I think that was
real
the
big. It was a
peak of
complete shift.
Yeah, peak sport participation.
Yeah.
Like all of them, anything that we could get our hands on.
Yeah,
we'd
we'd play it.
Yeah,
Basketball, play it. Not good at it, but we'd play it.
Yeah,
Football.
Yeah.
We had there's probably a ton of balls at home. We have a rugby ball, football, basketball.
I did play
tennis.
I did play rugby in high school. I played it in intermediate and primary.
I didn't play rugby, but I coached rugby for 1 year.
Oh yeah, you did, eh?
You know
That's
that?
weird as to just be coaching rugby
So here-
when you
here-
don't know because you didn't play.
So there was 3 of us, bro, in final year of high school,
Yeah,
and we decided we're like, we'll coach the junior teams, right? The 2 other people I coached with, I'm not gonna name them. They were actually rugby players. And they were good rugby players.
yeah,
One of them was he was in the top weight restricted team
yeah,
for his weight grade.
Yeah.
And he was in 7th form, so year 13, or final year of high school.
Yeah.
And the other guy was also playing. He was just the one below him.
one blow,
The one below
one
him.
below. Oh, okay.
And I joined in because I just wanted to be an asshole, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to be the strength and conditioning coach. I'm just going to make him run shuttles every practice.
You know about strength and conditioning.
It's fitness, bro. We used to play sports. Just run, bro. That's what you got to do. Run, do shuttles and whatnot. So that's why I started coaching it. And I was like, I had no knowledge. I was just like, it was just something that you kind of just continue to do. Because when I got into my final year of high school, some of the sports took a backseat.
Yep.
And I only kind of focused on tennis because, university entrance
too many things going on.
Yeah, university entrance became a real big thing.
Yeah.
But sports was always there.
But it was a good outlet from stress. I mean, you're not really stressed when you're in high school.
Yeah, true.
But it just gives you some time off from always studying. And I think it's even more important when you're an adult to have some sort of outlet. It could be watching anime or playing sport. So we started picking up tennis recently. Going
Again,
to
true.
I mean, we've always been going to the gym. But I stopped for a bit because of my shoulder injury. I think I tore my pec off of my clavicle, and then it took me a while to recover from that. And then I was kind of scared of going to the gym. You know what I mean? I didn't want to injure myself again.
I was there at the gym when you had your injury.
Yeah, you were there. It was on an incline bench. And
I wasn't spotting.
Yes, you were. You guys
I wasn't spotting.
You guys were
I wasn't spotting.
And then I just went too heavy, came down. While I was going up, I just heard a pop, and then just went lopsided, and then you guys helped me up, and then I went for another rep, I believe.
Crazy.
Dumbass. But yeah, so I think it's I think as an adult, you definitely need an outlet. And sports is definitely one of them.
I mean, or any sort of athletic outlet, if it's
Yeah.
not sports like gym.
Yeah.
I mean, we did running. We did that marathon, bro.
Yeah. So you did a full marathon. I did a half marathon. We were supposed to do half marathons with one of my mates, but you just randomly decided you want to do a full marathon.
Okay, so here's the full story, right? So we decided to do the half marathon, right?
Yeah.
And the goal was we all were gonna run it.
It was out of nowhere too.
Yeah. Bro, this is stupid as. So I'm having lunch after work.
No. So let's start where it started.
Oh, yeah,
So I was having dinner. No, you were having dinner as well. It was at night time. So I was having dinner. I get a call from my mate Ed. He's a personal trainer. He's like, I'm doing the marathon in Auckland in 3-4 months. Was it 3-4 months? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, and then he's like, do you want to do it with me? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I didn't even think about it because it was the training was grueling, And then I called this guy up. I think straight after. I'm pretty sure it was straight after. And then I called him up and like, oh, I'm doing a marathon. Do you want to do it? And you were like, yep. No, at first you said no. And then the day after you said yes, or something like that.
All right, so I'm going to read the text, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it was a text. I thought I called you.
While he was, no, you sent me a text as well. So while he was telling his story, so this is what happened, right? He sent me a text at 10 p.m.
Oh, yeah, would have been the same day.
Yeah, he sent me a text at 10 p.m. saying, yo, can you do a half marathon with his friend? His name's on it, but his friend.
I just said Ed.
Yeah. Oh, you just said Ed?
Yeah.
Okay, so with his friend Ed, and at the end of November, I'm starting training from tomorrow. And I said, hell nah. And this guy, so the thing you need to know about us is like, I will do anything out of spite, and so will he.
Yeah.
As long as we belittle each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, good. This is where it switches. He goes, stay mediocre then.
Stay mediocre.
And I said, nah, bro, marathon is a no-go. That's torture for no reason.
Yeah.
This guy goes, then he starts being philosophical for no reason. Alright, so to surpass every limit known to mankind, that's what we have to do.
Straight out of anime, bro. Straight out of anime.
And I was like, he had a couple, typos. He's like, and then he said, let me know when you're ready to get serious and become a man.
Yeah.
And I said, like this motherfucker, right? Why would I willingly put myself through something I don't want to do?
Yeah.
But if you say, I bet you can't do it, I might consider it. And he goes, bet you won't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, he's like, you can't. I was like, I'll do a full marathon tomorrow. And then we decided.
Nah.
We started marathon training.
That was the easiest way to get him to do stuff, eh?
Yeah, out of spite, we'll do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone tells me I can't do anything, I'll make it like a
His
goal
life's
of
mission,
mine
yeah.
To prove to you that I can. Especially if I know it's within my reach. Obviously, if someone tells me, oh, you can't go to space, I probably can't. Like, it's not in any
Soon you'll be able to.
Maybe, but it's not really in any goal of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
So going there, so we then created a plan, or his friend created a plan for us, Ed.
Yeah.
And we were all supposed to go for a 1:45, right? Everyone was supposed to finish at a sub 1:45.
Nah, it was sub 2 hours.
Sub 2 hours.
That was the original goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these guys changed it. So everyone was supposed to finish at a sub 2 hour half marathon. Right? So we started training with the same routine.
Yep.
Same marathon plan. Everything. You got your sickness because you were the first to go, right?
Yeah, I was the first to go out. So I had influenza. I got influenza like week 3 or 4, and then I was out for 2 weeks. And I was out for 2 weeks. I was out for 1 week with influenza, and then the second week I just wanted to rest because I still wasn't feeling 100%. And then I came back, and then both of you guys injured yourselves.
Yeah, so in week 5 I got injured.
Yeah.
And I didn't even run for because we had a 10-week plan.
It was a 10-week plan.
Yeah. In hindsight, it's stupid as bad ever because people usually start training for like 6 months and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then so I got injured, and I was out from week 5 all the way to like week 8.
Well, keep in mind, we were training for a half marathon.
Yeah.
He was training for a full marathon.
No. So this is where I wasn't really honest with you.
Yeah.
The goal was always to do a half marathon.
Yeah.
Right? But it was because I got injured, I was like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
They're just going to be so much faster than me because I haven't been running for like 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
There's no point of me exerting my body to go for the sub 2 hour or sub 1 hour 50 because at that point the goal changed.
Yeah.
You guys were like, oh, let's do sub 1:45.
No. I think it was sub 2 hours, and then from the training that we had, we realized that we were actually faster.
Yeah, like it was a little bit easier.
It was a little bit easier, so we pushed the time down to 1:50 and then 1:45. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in the background still injured.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, damn, I don't even, I had paid for the ticket. I was like, oh, I might not run this day.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Why don't I just drop my pace and I'll just do a full marathon?
Yeah.
And until like the last couple of weeks, until the week before picking up our bibs and whatnot, these guys still thought I was doing the half marathon.
Yeah, you only told us like a couple days before. Yeah, the week before, yeah.
And so I did my half marathon. I did my full marathon.
Betrayed.
I did it in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Whatever, right?
But you got injured during the marathon as well.
I also fell in the marathon, which is completely uncoordinated. Yeah. But it was my fault. Like, I should have been looking where I was going.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that made it a little bit harder.
Yeah. Well, I got my goal, 1:45, which was amazing. I felt so great. But then I lost heaps of weight. I lost like 8 kgs in like 2-3 weeks. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I was eating like crazy too. Like I'd get up in the morning, eat then
That's
morning
the
tea,
one good thing about
then
running.
lunch, then what do you call it? Tea, then dinner.
That's the one good thing about running.
Yeah.
Like no matter how much you eat,
You
you'll just burn it off, bro.
You can eat more.
Yeah, you can,
can eat
bro.
more.
We were eating crazy amounts.
Yeah.
And that was one of the shared goals in sports that we've had, because most of the time it's always we're on opposite ends.
Yeah.
Like recently I was remembering, like I remember we had this argument way back when I was like 15,
Yeah.
18. We were talking about athletes and like Mount Rushmore of athletes and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we had our top fives.
Yeah. I mean, I would say we're top 5 athletes of all time, and it's any sport.
So I was So I was remembering that I was like, oh, it should be cool to bring this up on the podcast.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
I mean, let's do it right now.
And now it's changed, right? Because obviously we're grown older and we've seen it.
Yeah.
Our opinions could have changed. Right?
Yeah. People come and go.
People come and go. So I want to.
So only some athletes stand the test of time.
Because I guarantee you, our perceptions of athletes are still going to vary completely. Let's hear your top 5.
Yeah. This is all
subjective, but we're gonna analyze this, right?
Yeah, this is all subjective. So,
and you'll see where this argumentative.
do I have to rank them, or
has
is just top 5?
Yeah, I mean, sports has. So yeah, rank them top 5. Just give us like a Mount Rushmore
of the top 5.
Yeah, of the top 5.
No, in no particular
So
order.
not the 4. Just give us 5,
Okay.
right? But no particular order. You'll see where sports has brought us together, But like it's also. This is where argumentative nature comes out, right? We will not agree.
Yeah.
On these.
On
things.
some of these things.
Yeah.
I would say.
So let's hear it.
The first name that comes to mind, performing at such a high peak level at his current age, would be Cristiano Ronaldo.
Disagree.
Oh, come on, bro.
Disagree. Yeah. I'll give you my results.
Cristiano Ronaldo, John Jones, Michael Jordan. Yeah, John Jones. It could either be John Jones or Khabib Nurmagomedov. They're just freaks of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is also up there.
What?
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a freak. Yeah, he's an athletic freak, bro. He's an athletic freak. I wouldn't say. Well, I mean, what are we grading this top 5 on? Is it just pure athletic feats?
It has to be everything.
Pure athletic feats. Okay.
Okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
We can restart your list, right? So it has to be impact on the sport,
Mm-hmm.
athletic presence,
what
they've achieved in the sport,
mm-hmm.
and what level they brought the sport. Like what they have done for the sport, basically. So impact on sport.
Okay, so I would say Cristiano Ronaldo, that hasn't changed. I would say Michael Jordan, that hasn't changed. I would say Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic has...
Just say it, bro. I'm not...
Okay, Novak Djokovic, and then Michael Phelps. Who else?
The greatest Olympian of all time.
Yeah. Michael Phelps and John Jones.
Okay, that's your top 5.
Yeah, top 5. Of all time.
I'll say my top 5 and then we'll start debating this. So in my top 5, or in my
I already know it's going to be a bunch of bullshit.
I had Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I had Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
I had Usain Bolt. You're trying to debate this, but you can't.
Nah, I mean Usain Bolt. I mean, he's fast.
You know what I mean?
But he's not top. He's not top 5 all time.
Usain Bolt. Then I have Federer.
Oh yeah.
I have Roger Federer.
Yeah.
And I have Muhammad Ali. This one is the one where I'm like, it could be Floyd Mayweather or it could be Muhammad Ali. Right? Now, let me dissect your one, right? So, your first one was Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
I feel like any athlete that only has to worry about one direction of the ball.
What do you mean one direction?
He's an offensive player, right? So he's
I
a
know,
forward.
but don't.
I'm not saying he doesn't impact. I'm not saying he doesn't impact it, but he only has to worry. He only has to play on the offensive side of the football.
But what does that have to do with what does that have to do with being athletic?
No, but as I said, there was 3 things, right? There's athletic presence, the impact on the sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
He only plays one side of the ball.
Oh,
he doesn't. He's not a midfielder,
bro. That's because the game is designed that way.
Well, boo-hoo. It is what it is.
Oh, what? Usain Bolt just runs.
Yeah, but everyone runs, bro. You understand
Oh
that?
my god.
Yo, listen,
bro,
everyone runs in the world.
I know everyone runs in the world, but think about it this way.
He's the fastest human being.
Think about it this way. Cristiano Ronaldo, he runs in the game. He has to be physical in the game.
The midfielder has to be physical.
He has to be good at shooting.
Okay.
Technical skill.
He
has to be able to dribble the ball.
The midfielder can dribble.
No, that doesn't mean anything, bro.
Does he ever have to worry about defensive?
Yes, he does.
Why?
Have you never seen him defend? Have you never seen him defend?
Is he when
Oh God, this
when
is
in
invalid.
La Liga, when Messi, when Griezmann, when Suarez, when they're attacking, is Ronaldo in the same hemisphere of the hemisphere?
No, but he
The
still
same-
has to defend. Yeah, sometimes Messi is back there.
But he misses attacking, so obviously he'll be back there.
Messi is back there. Who else did you say?
Suarez, Neymar, whatever, right?
Suarez is a striker. Neymar and
Yeah, but you
Cristiano.
don't have to worry about the defensive presence.
Oh, come on.
That's like me
bro.
saying.
Come on, bro.
Okay, that's like saying, okay, is Tom Brady one of the greatest athletes of all time?
I think he's one of the greatest NFL players of all time. I don't think he's a pure athlete. I don't think he's a freak. When I talk about athlete, I'm talking about freak of nature. I'm talking about achievements. I'm talking about impact on the game.
But how
I'm
can you
talking
put
about-
Ronaldo up there and not Messi then?
Because Ronaldo's a more complete player to me.
But Messi's won the World Cup.
It doesn't matter. What just because he won the World Cup? Well,
He's got more Ballon d'Ors.
Oh my God, bro! Portugal has. Look at Portugal's team over the years. Look at Argentina's team over the years.
No, I think-
Messi has had his whole team overall has been better every single year than Portugal has ever been and ever will be. I'm telling you.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm telling you. And then he is the only player. Name me another Portuguese player that's performing at such a high level. Who did Messi have? He
Luis
had-
Figo.
Oh, bro, he wasn't even playing when Ronaldo was there. Okay.
Bruno Fernandes.
Huh? No way, bro. You're cooked ass. Okay, so Messi had Di Maria, Aguero,
Higuain.
Messi, Higuain. Who did? Okay, that's just 4 people, bro. Apart from Messi, who did Ronaldo?
No, Ronaldo's my favorite football player of all time.
Pepe.
No. All I'm trying to say is, it's very hard for me to put you in the top 5 athletes when you only have to worry about one side of the ball.
Oh,
I'm not saying you don't affect the game in both ways.
bro.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
But you only have to worry about one side of the ball.
Yeah, I know, but if you put Ronaldo, let's say in centre back, you don't think he will perform?
No, because he's a forward.
He's got the physicality. He's got the football IQ.
Yo. Hold on.
He's got the physicality. He's got the football IQ. He's got the speed. He's got the strength.
Unless you're being, I'm not a football player, but unless you're being developed to be a defender, right? You can't be a defender, bro.
Brother, you don't think all of these guys performing at
He's
top
like
level?
30 years. He's like 40 years old now. He can't be a defender now, bro.
He's. Oh my God! Did you see his bicycle kick goal?
What does that have to do with being a defender, bro?
What do you mean? He's athletic, bro. What I'm saying is he can do that at any position. I would say he's one of the most complete players in the game to have ever graced the game. That's how far I would take it. He's one of the most complete players to have ever graced the game. Because what I'm saying is
In football,
yeah. Because I'm not talking about fucking tennis, right? If I'm talking about Cristiano
No,
Ronaldo.
because remember the conversation is top 5 athletes of all time.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, if Cristiano Ronaldo, I would say he'd be. I can't say anything, bro. But I can't say he would be a great tennis player or a great, NFL player
It's very hard.
because it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. But generally,
Skills aren't transferable in sports as much as people think.
the physicality and the agility, bro, that's transferable. But what I'm saying is, I don't think Messi is a more complete player than Ronaldo. That's why he's not on my top 5 athletes of all time, because Messi has one thing only. He's good at dribbling the ball and he's good at shooting.
That's 2 things.
Huh?
That's 2 things, bro.
Or 2 things, yeah. What else is he good at? He can't defend.
Yo, nobody knows
And
Ronaldo for his defense.
FIFA is on Messi's, you know what I'm
But
saying?
nobody knows Ronaldo for his defense.
Bro,
And that's why I disagree with putting Ronaldo in the top 5 athletes of all time.
Okay. Tell me how Michael Phelps is defending the game. Tell me what Michael Phelps does apart from swim.
No, that's completely different, bro. His sport is just swimming, bro.
Oh,
It's just swimming.
Ronaldo's sport is just football.
Yeah, but footballs are different aspects in it, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God, bro.
I'll tell you what. Okay.
Wait, Michael
I
Phelps.
don't even know how to swim, bro.
Hold on.
Let me-
Michael Phelps came first in which stroke?
In all of them.
Are you sure?
He's won every single stroke, bro.
Has he?
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. He's defended in every single stroke, bro.
But it's different,
Listen,
bro.
bro.
It's different.
He is the greatest Olympian of all time.
It's the same thing with Michael Jordan.
Freak of nature. Michael Jordan plays both sides of the ball, bro.
I know, but he was not the best. He's not the best defender.
Is he not a defensive player of the year?
Oh, bro, he had one defense. How many defensive players of the years he has?
Is he not an All NBA defense team?
No, he's not. He's an All NBA offensive teams.
But he's also in the All NBA defense team as well.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I would take Scottie Pippen over. I would take Dennis Rodman as Scottie
a defender.
Yeah, over
yeah,
Michael
but that's
Jordan.
fine. But then then Dennis Rodman doesn't have an offensive game, bro. We're talking about.
I would even say LeBron James is a better defender than Michael Jordan.
Crazy to say out loud. That's crazy.
I would say Kobe Bryant is a better defender than Michael Jordan.
That's a crazy take out loud as well. But only one of these players has the defensive player of the year. But
because they all excel in different things, bro. You can't compare.
My original point
was
was
your original point.
It's hard for me to put you in, bro. Ronaldo's my favorite football player of all time. Like, what are we talking about right now? I will defend Ronaldo till my death.
Okay.
Obviously, it was really hard to defend him when Messi won the World Cup, but
bro, that's because
it's hard for you to be a top 5 athlete, not a footballer, not a forward, not a striker, not a left wing, not a right wing.
I think 90% of the world's population would disagree with you.
It's very hard for me to. Well, it's my opinion. It's called an opinion, bro. It's called my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but just because it's.
No, so 90% of the world's.
Then why are you telling me about?
You're debating with Michael Phelps about me. What are you talking about?
I know the only reason I was debating with you about Michael Jordan is because you were debating about my Mount Rushmore, which had Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's exactly.
We can have a simple conversation, or we can have arguments.
You can debate the same thing with mine, bro.
No, because
it's hard for you. You know why, bro? You know why?
What?
Because mine's a very objectively.
Okay, go. Tell me your Mount Rushmore.
I already told you, bro.
What were they? Who were they?
Okay, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt.
Okay.
Federer.
Okay.
And Muhammad Ali.
I'm going to tell you right now, Usain Bolt is not good at every single running. Every single track.
No. I'll tell you why he's on it.
No,
you're debating with Ronaldo. Let me debate about Usain Bolt. Hold on. This is getting real insane. Hold on.
If we start fighting, we might have to cut the episode.
This is the end of Mantamane. We did not get this passionate about Sasuke last episode.
We didn't. Mantaman has officially closed after the 4 episodes.
Listen. Okay, hold on. This is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Everybody runs.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Don't butt in, bro. Everybody runs.
Oh my God.
Right? Everybody runs. Everybody sprints.
Yeah.
Right? A soul man.
Golf people don't sprint.
Huh?
Golf people who.
As kids, they ran, bro. Whatever, right? If they were fast, they would not be playing golf, bro. Golf isn't really a sport. That's another topic. That's another conversation. Golf ain't a sport. Your heart rate does not go above 120.
It does, bro.
I don't care. It's not a sport.
It does.
Listen, let me talk about this, bro.
Okay,
I'll debate everyone to golf ain't a sport.
Golf is a sport.
It's not for me.
There's a lot of technicality in it.
Okay, right.
Technique.
For sure, chess has a lot of technicality. Is that a sport?
Oh my God, chess is intellectual, bro.
Okay, hold up. Everybody runs. Yeah. This person, for 3 Olympics for over a 12-year span, has been the fastest 100-meter runner and the fastest 200-meter runner. He's worked well in a team in relays for all 3 Olympics, bro. 8, 12, 16. And he's won gold in all of them. He is the fastest human we have ever seen, bro.
I wouldn't say he's the fastest human you've ever seen.
In the history of the Olympics, go back to like the 0 BCs, bro. So the 300 BCs, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's got records of who the fastest one is, right?
Who is it? Is it Usain Bolt?
It's Usain Bolt, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, didn't his record get broken or something?
No, bro. Don't do.
By Cristiano Ronaldo?
Don't do Usain Bolt like that, bro.
Cristiano Ronaldo 800 meters in 5 seconds, bro.
Everybody runs, and he's the sole person on the top of the ladder. You're telling me that's not an athletic freak of nature?
No, but it's just running, bro. It's the same thing.
What do you mean it's just running? Every sport incorporates running, bro.
Just because football incorporates running and a bunch of other things.
But everybody runs, though.
Technically, who would be a more technically gifted or more athletic person person who is just putting one foot in front of. I'm not taking anything away from Usain Bolt. He's definitely the top, track focused person of all time. But what I'm saying is, if you compare football with track, I would say that Cristiano Ronaldo is more of a complete athlete compared to Usain Bolt, because Usain Bolt is just running. Cristiano Ronaldo is running, shooting, dribbling, defending. He's jumping.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna stop you right there. Defending.
Bro, he still defends balls, bro. Just because you're on the offensive side doesn't mean you don't defend.
He defends his own position, bro.
That's still defending.
He's defending his position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Is he not defending? Is he not defending people? If he's not defending the ball from other people who are trying to get the ball off of him, what is defending?
He's attacking.
What is defending?
He's attacking.
What is defending?
Position of the ball.
Yeah,
that's basically what it is.
Right?
Trying to keep position of the ball.
Okay, and then what is
hold on.
He just proved my point. He just proved my point. Now he's gonna go around in circles and he come back to the same point. I'm right.
His momentum is still towards attacking, bro.
Okay.
I just, for me, it's hard for me to.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not debating. It's your Mount Rushmore.
Cristiano Ronaldo is a top 2 football player of all time.
Yeah.
And he's sadly number 2.
Just because of that, Cristiano Ronaldo does not want to come on to this podcast, and I would really like to meet him.
This is the one episode. Yeah, because he's busy, He also lives in Europe and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a flight.
I'm pretty sure he lives in Dubai now. It's not Europe.
Oh wait, he lives in
Saudi.
He lives in Saudi.
Come on, brother. Geography.
Who else did you have, bro? Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No. I said he's up there because he's a freak. He's a genetic freak.
So he's a Greek freak. Okay, so let's say your top 5 again, bro.
I said Michael Phelps.
Agree.
Michael Jordan.
How are you debating me about Michael Phelps when Michael Phelps is in your own top 5, bro?
No, I know. You know what I mean. But you're saying I was just trying to prove a point. Who else was it?
You had
John Jones, Ronaldo, and who else was there? Who else was there? Oh, Novak Djokovic.
See, I also disagree with Novak Djokovic. And let me tell you why.
You got Roger Federer in there?
Can I tell you what?
Yeah, tell me why.
Roger Federer has done more for tennis than Novak Djokovic has done. That's it.
How?
Yo. Well, why are we acting like this? Are we not saying Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal's global impact on tennis? Are we really about to debate that his global impact on tennis has not been more than Novak Djokovic?
Okay.
Remember, there's 3 aspects to this.
Yeah.
Your impact on the sport, your athletic nature, and your achievements.
Novak Djokovic, he's the most athletic out of those 3.
That's Nadal.
No way.
Why are we disagreeing with this, bro?
Bro, come on, bro. Novak Djokovic can play he can play baseline, he can play midcourt, he can play volley. He serves.
Your athletic nature, bro. Listen, Nadal has come back from 7,000 injuries.
No, he has not. Bro, you think Novak Djokovic has never been injured in his life?
No. We've been robbed of 11 years of a full Rafael Nadal career. Bro, we both play tennis, bro. We both follow this very.
I would
robbed
say
of a full 11 years.
Who stayed at the top for longer?
I think it's still Federer's got that.
Novak Djokovic.
The number one.
400 something weeks.
Consecutive weeks?
Yeah, 400 something consecutive weeks.
Okay. But
cut 400. No, actually, search it up. I think if you go on ATP rankings, there's a thing. I think he has had most years at number 1 out of everyone, bro. And you're telling me that Roger Federer is a better athlete than Novak Djokovic?
I'm not saying Roger Federer's arms.
Yeah, that's what you said.
No. I said Nadal is more. I said Nadal is a better athlete than Djokovic.
Why is Nadal not on your Mount?
Because Federer's impact on tennis has been way greater than any of them, bro.
No,
bro. There's a whole. Come on, bro. Listen, there's a whole generation of kids that want to do one-handed backhands.
Because there's also a whole generation of kids that want to wear headbands.
Who does that?
Bro.
Nadal.
Yeah.
What has Djokovic's impact on tennis been?
Huh?
What is Djokovic's impact on tennis been?
Come on, bro. People started playing it from the baseline. They knew that they could win from the baseline because Novak Djokovic did it. People
You could
used
say
to
the same
come...
thing about volleys, bro. Did you
Oh,
not see
come
how
on.
Federer played the net, bro? What are we talking about right now?
Bro, it's like talking on brick wall, eh?
No. We're not doing that,
Bro, how are you gonna debate the stats with me?
Oh,
How
spent. Okay, so Novak Djokovic has spent the most weeks as a world number one.
How many weeks?
420 weeks.
And how many has Roger Federer? 300 something?
Hold up, bro. Roger Federer has a record for the most consecutive weeks at number one.
Oh, come on. Yeah, and then wait, no. Tell me the number of weeks.
I'm looking at it right now. So, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Sorry.
Number of weeks at number one. He doesn't even come in the 400s.
How do I check that, bro? How do I check that record? Year in number one leader's lifetime.
Who's number one?
This is year in number one, Zay. We don't care about that. Weeks at number one.
Oh yeah. Let's see. He's not gonna say it because he knows.
Djokovic has spent. How do I say this, bro? So Djokovic has spent 275 weeks at number one in the 2010s and 153 in the 2020s.
In total.
Yeah, in total. I don't
If you give me your phone, I can show you on ATP, bro. This could. Oh, who's on Wikipedia, bro? Who even goes on Wikipedia?
Why does it be the most?
There you cooked as, bro. No, why would you go on the Wikipedia and not on ATP rankings, bro?
Bro, the three metrics for this was like who's a better athlete, who's achieved more, and who's had a more global impact. I'm saying Federer's had a bigger global impact.
Bro.
I reckon Nadal's a better.
Total weeks at number one.
428 weeks.
Year end number ones.
Well, year in number ones is not a good. Why is that a good metric?
It is a good metric. It means you
just
took
end
the
of the
whole
year.
year. Oh, come on,
No,
bro.
year in number one is whoever was number one at the end of the year, bro.
Bro, okay, I'll show you. Okay, Novak Djokovic, 428 weeks
Yep.
at weeks total weeks at number one.
Yeah.
Year end number ones. Novak Djokovic,
5, 6,
8.
8.
Right. Roger Federer comes in a second place. Total weeks at number one, 310. Djokovic has outperformed Roger Federer for 118 weeks. That's 2 years, bruv. So year-end number ones, 5. Pete Sampras has had more year-end number ones
Oh, yeah, but we don't really.
than Roger Federer.
We should probably say this. Say the source. Eh?
What?
We should say the source. What's the source? ATP's.
This is ATP. This is from ATP Tours.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You can't beat, bro. You.
All I'm saying is this, bro. Listen to me. Federer has more of a global impact than Djokovic. Djokovic has achievements on both of them.
ATP,
Don't get me
bro.
wrong.
This is ATP ranking. I'm telling you, this
Yo,
is ATP
Djokovic
ranking.
has-
ATP one club first forever.
What?
Whose photo is it?
What?
First forever. This is ATP, the international rankings for tennis. First forever.
Djokovic.
There you go,
His achievements are better than them.
bro. Of course, bro.
But that's only one of the three metrics we're saying, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, so when it comes to metrics, it's okay for you, right? When it comes to metrics, for me, it's not even the same.
What are you talking about, bro?
You're cooked, bro.
Gee, now we're not doing
You're
that.
absolutely cooked, bro.
Yo, the metric was literally global impact, athlete, and achievements. Djokovic has achievements. Djokovic does not have global impact.
Oh, Novak Djokovic, year in number one finishes 8. Pete Sampras, 6. Roger Federer, Jimmy Connors, Rafael Nadal, 5. Most Grand Slam titles,
24.
24 to Djokovic. 22 to Nadal.
Yeah.
20 to Federer.
Okay.
How
How many of those 24 titles? How many of those 24 titles is only Australian Open?
Oh, come on, bro. It
He's only
doesn't
good on
matter.
one service.
Oh, my God.
Is that what you're trying to say?
What do you mean?
How many of those 24 titles are in the US Open?
Bro, I wouldn't know. It doesn't tell me that. But most ATP Masters 1,000 titles. Novak Djokovic, 40. Rafael Nadal, 36. Roger Federer, 28.
There's longevity. also in that
Brother,
as
let
well.
me just keep going. Most Nito ATP Finals titles. Djokovic, 7. Federer 6. I'm not saying Federer is a bad person.
Nobody's saying Federer is not a bad.
ATP, Novak Djokovic is literally one in every single metric. You cannot debate with me.
His achievements are better than this. I'm not even debating that, bro.
Okay, bro.
Okay,
brother.
There were 3 metrics, bro.
Okay, brother.
There was literally 3 metrics. There was when I said, yo, Marshall should include these 3 things. And then you changed, remember?
Oh, come on, bro. I'm telling you.
You started initially reading your Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Continue. Let me see your Mount Rushmore. Let me hear your Mount Rushmore.
Again?
Yeah, let me hear your Mount Rushmore.
Michael Phelps?
Whack.
Michael Jordan?
Whack. They're the same. They're in my top 5.
That's crazy to say.
Keep going.
Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, Federer, and Muhammad Ali.
Whack.
Muhammad Ali's whack.
I think Mike Tyson's better than Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's bro. People, Mike Tyson's better than Muhammad. Bro, if Mike Tyson was to fight Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson would win. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Mike Tyson was a pit bull. He had to be caged. Muhammad Ali was a showboater.
He's a showman.
He's a showman. There's 2 different things, bro. I would even say technically Floyd Mayweather is better than Muhammad Ali.
I said that. I was like, you could toss it up between Floyd Mayweather and
Mike
Muhammad
Tyson
Ali.
Mike Tyson would be the best boxer for me, hands down.
I'm not debating that.
Yeah. You shouldn't.
There was.
You shouldn't, because that would be outrage.
They'd be outrageous, as they say so.
They would be outrage. I think.
Yeah. The greatest. Okay, hold up. What you want to know why I put it? There's a list of great Muhammad Ali, like great sporting moments, right?
Yeah.
Is Muhammad Ali not in like 2 of those photos?
Oh, come on.
Him standing over Joe Frazier
Yeah.
with this thing, and there's the one when he's doing this.
How many has Mike Tyson had?
I don't think any iconic photos. Name me one iconic photo.
Name you iconic photo.
Just name me a scene, bro. No, don't even. This is off the top of the dome, bro. Just name me a scene which is iconic.
Him lacing up his gloves.
Oh, what are we? That's just any photo, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That iconic photo. Remember the time where Messi and Ronaldo took off their shirts in the away stadium and showed it to the opposing team? Iconic photo.
Cristiano Ronaldo has more iconic photos than Lionel Messi.
Oh yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
But like, Nadal collapsing at Wimbledon against Federer. You know what I mean? There you go, Nadal up there as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say, okay.
You know what I mean? Michael Jordan hitting the game winner in Game 6 against Utah and doing this. Iconic photo.
I would say
Curry shooting a 3, looking away. Curry pulling up from downtown. Iconic photo. Derrick Rose post-fighting Joel Anthony.
Bro, what are they going to do when John Jones shows up? Nothing.
What are we doing about John Jones?
John Jones will knock him out.
I'm surprised you put John Jones. I'm surprised you put John Jones up there. I wasn't even thinking about John Jones.
Yeah, why would... Bro, I think...
No, I'm saying I wasn't even thinking about it. I completely forgot about
John
UFC.
Jones would be a great striker too. I think he would do well in boxing.
Oh, you mean like football? Like, I was like, what?
No.
Yeah, bro, one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time.
Okay.
I'm just surprised you even put him on there, because I wasn't even thinking about that. You know what I mean? Bro, this rant's been going on for ages. Like.
Yeah, I know.
I don't.
Okay, so those are the top 5.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore.
In my opinion.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But what do you think? Okay, let's take. Okay, I'm always go back to Cristiano Ronaldo. Right. Let's take Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's dissect how he's been able to stay at the top of his game for such a long time.
Freak of nature, right? You're right. Great athlete.
But the thing is his work ethic.
Yep.
Nutrition.
That's such an underrated thing. I don't think people value
nutrition as much
as people
nutrition.
Think. Like
nutrition will get you places.
Yeah, because if you look at it, right, so people always be like, "Oh, athletes are getting bigger, stronger, better, faster," and you're like, well, how is that possible? You see, like, technology's increased, medicine has increased, nutrition has increased. Like, bro, keep in mind, bro, people in the NBA back in the 90s and 80s, the 80s, 70s, and 80s were playing in Chucks, bro.
Yeah,
they're playing in Converses. Now you have all this padding, you have, Adidas foam posits and whatever. A
lot of accessories to augment your natural ability.
People back in the day were running on sand, bro, in the 100-meter race.
Were they?
Yeah, like on sawdust and whatever.
Sawdust.
or something, right? Some
Yeah.
like soft surface,
Yeah.
and now it's like this immaculate track that's cut perfectly. You know, got perfect lines and everything. So
Nutrition. I think we should talk about nutrition because
yeah,
nutrition.
that's
is
a big thing, bro.
Such a massive thing, and I think, I think I'm probably going to do this as well. Get a blood test done and get some biomarkers done, just to know, what I need to implement in my nutrition and my supplements to be able to get the best out of life. But Cristiano Ronaldo's biomarkers suggest that he's like 27 or 28 years old. What is
That's
he now?
crazy.
42 years old.
He's like 55, bro.
He's 42. He's 42 years old.
I feel like, bro, he's. There's not been a year that I've been alive where Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't playing football, I reckon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, professionally.
When did he start? I think he started,
That I can remember. I
think he started like
03.
2003.
Oh, 3, right? Sporting Lisbon. He was at Man U in 06.
Was he?
I think so.
3 years.
Don't
That's
quote me
crazy.
on that, but I feel like he was.
Yeah. Bro, and you tell me that he hasn't performed at the
06, 07.
highest upper echelon,
Yes.
echelon of
Yes.
sport
For sure.
ever since he joined.
For sure.
Yeah.
100% agree, sir.
Yeah. That Cristiano Ronaldo under Zinedine Zidane in Real Madrid was a weapon. He was a monster, bro.
That was his.
He was a monster.
That was his peak football IQ, knowledge, athleticism,
Yeah.
achievements and whatnot.
Yeah.
He was on a league of his own.
He has consistently been top scorer of every single league.
Yeah, people don't put enough respect on that.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Like to be top scorer in a league full of
He's done
talent.
it. He's done it in the EPL. He's done it in La Liga.
Serie A.
He's done it in Syria, and
Yeah.
he's yet to do it in Riyadh.
No,
And,
he will be. He will.
I mean, he hasn't won anything I can't speak English now.
Yeah.
He hasn't won it in Saudi Arabia.
It's the Cristiano Ronaldo aura.
Yeah, it says that effect.
Yeah.
But he's been top scorer,
Yeah.
right, in all of these things. But he just hasn't won it yet.
Yeah. And I do think that nutrition plays. The thing is, bro, he has.
How much money do you reckon he spends on like just diet, bro?
I think he has a really big advantage over others because, first of all, he's really into nutrition. So people who are really into nutrition will fuel themselves accordingly. You know what I mean? And he is also like one of the richest sports players of all time. So he can have a chef. He can get anything he wants whenever he wants. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like people will cater towards him being the apex, at the highest echelon in human physical activity, athleticism. And nutrition definitely makes.
We'll expand on this as well, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because this is something you're very passionate about. You have a lot more knowledge
I love talking about nutrition.
than I do, so I'll take a back seat on
Yeah.
the next episode.
Well, it's because my health had deteriorated over the last 3 years because I was neglecting it.
Yeah.
And nutrition, sleep, a healthy lifestyle, and exercise are those things that have gotten me
Back in shape.
back into shape, back into
Feeling
a healthy.
good and whatnot.
I'm not saying I'm the healthiest I have ever been. I'm getting there.
Mm.
I'm getting there. It takes a while. I mean, what you eat now will show in your body in about 2 years' time.
Mm.
Because everything has to be, broken down and then taken up into your cells, and that takes a while.
Mm.
Takes a while for the effects to show.
You're right. This is something that we should really dive in, and we should have a separate episode on this.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a couple lighthearted episodes, right? We've been debating and whatnot.
Yeah.
I almost threw this mic at you, but whatever, right? But we should do a more deep dive into this, bro. I was
getting heated.
I was just shocked at someone I can love so much, but also at the same time just like not agree with a single fiber that's coming out of his damn mouth.
Bro, come on now. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay, thank you.
No, we should do a deep dive. I mean, obviously, we'll probably wrap this up now. I don't think they want to see us argue anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been like
It's been like
an hour.
maybe almost an hour
Yeah.
of just us arguing. 40 minutes of it just arguing, 20 minutes of it actually talking.
I think we'll talk about nutrition next
Yeah,
episode.
this is something we should do a deep dive
Yeah.
in. Right, I'll do my research as well.
Yeah.
Be somewhat of a part of this next episode. Else it's gonna sound like it's all you.
Just give you guys some tips and tricks on
Yeah.
what you can do to improve your life.
We're not.
Because I research a lot. I'm a pharmacist. I know about supplements. So
Okay, that's a good.
that's my
You've
field.
already presented. I was gonna put a disclaimer out there. We're not like.
Yeah.
We're not sports scientists, right?
We're
So
not,
don't take anything we say as Bible, all right? We're just gonna give our tips and tricks. He's obviously got his own experiences.
yeah, things that have worked for me.
Yeah, and I'll let you know about whatever nutrition I have,
Yeah.
and you'll see the difference in us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do a deep dive into this. Let us know your thoughts as well.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see your guys' thoughts on athletes, your top 5, who's inspired you and whatnot.
Yeah. I will be doing another podcast series, just a button, which will focus solely on bettering your life through nutrition, exercise, getting better sleep, supplementing, correctly supplementing, not overdoing it, because
Mhm.
people just keep adding stuff on. Less is better, in my opinion. And yeah, and that podcast is going to be Som, which has a very interesting name because Som in Sanskrit means nectar of life, essentially. And I think that's essentially that's the information that I'll be giving you guys. And it's up to you guys if you want to take it on board. If you think I'm, speaking facts, or obviously do your own research as well. If you need more clarification, let me know. I will clarify stuff for you. But yeah, this is a side note. It'll be coming soon, and that would just
A
be me
separate
talking.
podcast.
Yeah, that'll just be me talking.
It'll be a more intimate podcast.
More of an
You're gonna be
intimate
right
podcast.
up to the camera.
Me and you. I'm gonna be like right there,
Right,
like
to camera.
right.
You guys wanna
This is a
kiss him, you
camera.
can as well.
This is the camera. This is gonna be me. We can kiss if you want. I don't know. But that was not. You know what I mean.
You guys can kiss. You guys can look deep. Well,
We're looking deep into our
dip
each
into
other's
our
eyes.
see each other's souls, and see if you guys, you
If
guys
we
bond.
connect. Yeah.
Who knows? You might find your soulmate in this guy. Just a heads up. He is married, and his wife is will kill you. I'm scared of a puppy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I remember at the wedding, bro. She said something, and I'm like, oh, like she could physically hurt
That was
me.
her day.
She could physically hurt me if she wanted to. Eh? And there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine if she just took her heel off and fucking threw it at me. Eh?
Nah, she wouldn't do that. She's too
Nah,
nice.
she's super sweet.
She's too nice. Yeah.
Super scared of her, but she's super sweet.
Yeah.
But we're rambling on.
You and me both.
You more. You gotta live with her.
Yeah.
You're gonna get beat up. Eh?
Nah.
As soon as you get on.
There's no way, bro. Let me just put it out there. We're in a very loving relationship.
Oh yeah. We don't condone domestic violence.
Yeah. So
Like most normal people.
should we wrap this up?
Yeah, we'll wrap this up.
Unless you want to say something else.
Um,
Tell us a little bit about your expertise, or we can just wrap it up and then we can talk about it next week.
I still just think
Next
Federer
episode,
is a overall a better tennis athlete than Djokovic.
Okay.
I was more disappointed in your take on that than I was about Ronaldo. That's
I
all
think
That's all I'm saying. We should wrap it up.
Stats say otherwise. He's got. Maybe he's got. Okay, let's wrap.
We're gonna wrap
Let's
it.
wrap it.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.